Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the Ruger AR556. First off, right, when we talk about the accessories, 20,000, I want you to see the difference between these two scopes, because people have this question of, is the XLR better? After all, it's on the right. It's not. Look at the damage, look at the fire rate. When we go back and forth, the fire rate and the damage is a lot better on the Vertex part, that it'll actually make you see a little bit farther. Some people like the Red Vision. It lowers the damage, but it gives you more dispersion, but it's harder to shoot. If you're gonna fight at close distance, you're better off not using any scope whatsoever. But you could always have both if you wish. All of these accessories will be worth 20,000 gold. The suppressor is always the best one. And of course, we're gonna go with the cartridge drum. We're looking at a total of 80,000 gold to get this weapon fully with all the gadgets. It's a little expensive, but this is the best weapon in the game. And I say this and I believe this. It has been the best weapon for a very long time. People have always asked me, I've heard people in the game, outside the game, whether it's in the YouTube channel or in comments, will there be a better weapon than the Ruger AR556? I do not believe so. The only way that there could be a better weapon would be if you get different armor, or you develop an armor that has more armor, more health, or simply an armor that's going to reduce the damage from an assault rifle. But I don't think that'll happen. And I'll talk to you a little bit why I believe why the AR556 is, or like people call it, the Ruger, is the best weapon. But very first thing, we're going to reach it to plus 40. It does require a good amount of points. It took me 910 points to get this fully maxed to plus 40. But after all, like I said, it is worth it, the best gun in the game. The Ruger AR556, if you look at the damage, 112.8. It's a very large amount of damage. Yes, it is less than the Bushmaster or the AN, but look at that fire rate, 1125. Dispersion 2.50 is pretty good. Distance is 46. Yes, again, it's less than those other ones I mentioned, but it's still pretty good. But that ammo, 54 out of 108. It's amazing. And let's go back to that scope. Those other weapons don't have that. The only other weapon that is very competitive to the Ruger AR556 would be the M16. It also has that scope, so it allows you to see from a distance, and very easy to use as well. We're going to be utilizing this with the spy goggles. It's going to give us plus 5 damage and a 5% damage, and also that heat vision. We're looking at the 10% speed as well. That's really going to help us out. And we're going to go with the combat gloves. It's going to give us plus 30% reload speed. We don't really change the dispersion. The dispersion is already good, so the elite gloves aren't needed. We're going to go with the sniper armor. I like the damage prevention. I like the aiming speed, especially if you're going to fight at distance. And why not? It'll lower the dispersion by that 10%. And the Kevlar boots will give us that plus 10% running speed. The 6 on the right, that's 16% running speed. We're going to be lightning.
I have contact!
And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember everything. Maybe thought that I was crazy, thinking that one day they'd see my name. Love being alone.
Bullseye!
Knew exactly what I wanted to have. You were growing older, you fall on my shoulders.
Bullseye!
Looking back and now I'm
Taking fire!
I'm losing my innocence, and you don't know my intent.
I have contact!
Coming for you, better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Coming for you.
Tango in my sight!
I'm sick of always living in
Tango in my sight! Tango in my sight! Tango in my sight! Bullseye! I have contact!
I'm sick of always living in the past. I'm sick of feeling like I just keep chasing, but that'll never be.
Target detected.
On my own, and I will let them know when the lights shine bright. Fail as opposed to all those opposed. I'm coming here to show how to live life right.
I have contact!
I'm losing my innocence. And now you better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Better back
Tango in my sight!
for you.
I have contact! Fire! Tango in my sight!